Hello and good afternoon and welcome out here to Des Moines as OKC Dodgers baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. Daniel Villas here at Principal Park in Des Moines. Producer and engineer back in Oklahoma City is David Heller. The Dodgers are taking on the Iowa Cubs here this evening. Dodgers coming in with a record of 101-34. Iowa's 53-82. It's going to be interesting to see how this will go. Dodgers playing their final game here at Principal Park on the season.
America, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and welcome to
here tonight, or today, this afternoon. Final matchup between these two teams should be a lot of fun here tonight. Let's take a look at your starting lineups brought to you by OK811. We begin as I'll need to get a better deal anyway. But the Dodgers leading off in left field is Luke Raley, Jacob Amaya, the shortstop, batting second, Tyler White, the first baseman, batting third, with Barrett Barnes, the center fielder, batting fourth. DJ Peters, the right fielder, batting fifth, with Michael Bush, the second baseman, bats sixth. Nolan Gorman, the third baseman, bats seventh. Giancarlo Cabrera, the catcher, batting eighth. Brock Stewart, the starting pitcher, batting ninth. He's 9-7 with a 3.52 earned run average. For the Iowa Cubs, leading off in third baseman is Jordan Zimmerman. Second baseman, Zach Short, batting second. First baseman, Jarrett Young, batting third. Mark Segunas, the right fielder, batting fourth. Charcel Burks, the left fielder, batting fifth, with P.J. Higgins, the catcher, batting sixth. Max Moroff, the shortstop, batting seventh. Ryan Cordell, the center fielder, batting eighth. And Duncan Robertson, starting for Iowa, he's 9-10 with a 3.18 earned run average, batting ninth. Dodgers taking on Iowa for the final time this season. Let's go over Duncan Robertson's stat. 28th start, 9-10 record, a 3.18 earned run average, 150 innings, 57 runs, 53 earned, 123 hits, 122 strikeouts, 62 walks. Opponents batting 214 against righties, 223 against lefties. We're going to see how the Dodgers will do here at this ballpark.
Duncan Robinson will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes.
Let's see how the Dodgers will do here tonight.
It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate, Luke Raley. And we are
Luke
ready
Raley,
for
367 average, 26 homers, 113 RBIs. He's batting from the left side. The weather today, 76 degrees, clear skies, winds blowing 6 miles an hour out to left field. Rusty Valentine, your home plate umpire. Jerry Hisdale at first, Kenny Jansen at second, Mike Fulmar at third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Strike one, we're underway.
Take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty B, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Roll. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series.
Fly ball to right field. Segunas is under it, and there's the first out here in the first inning. The defense for the Iowa Cubs from left to right goes Charcel Burks, Ryan Cordell, and Mark Segunas. Third baseman Jordan Zimmerman, shortstop Max Moroff, second baseman Zach Short, first baseman Jarrett Young, and P.J. Higgins is the catcher. Zach Rex not playing today. Neither is Jake Peter. Neither is Carlos Sepulveda or Justin Yurchik. Eric Peterson not playing. Same with Steve Bergman, who played yesterday. Didn't do well. One away for Jacob Amaya.
Games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager.
We already showed you the little lineup, so we don't have to worry about that. Jacob Amaya, 379 average, 6 homers, 38 RBIs, batting right.
Now batting, Jacob Amaya with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
First pitch for Robertson.
He'll start
That's high, ball one.
But it's taken
1 for 5 with a single last
Robinson
night.
has thrown a little over 150 innings of work so far, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Fastball
pitch is
just missed above
outside.
the zone. Robinson, a 25-year-old, he throws a 4-seam
As the Dodgers looking
fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Now the 2-0.
pitch.
Hit high
The
and deep
fly
out
ball
to
to
left
left field. Left fielder going
up.
back towards the
Track
wall,
to the
and it's
wall.
gone. Jacob Amaya, 7th home run on the season as he belts one to left center field, and the Dodgers strike first, and they lead it 1-0 here in the first.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Tyler White, 366 average, 54 homers, 126 RBIs, batting right. That's a fly ball, and that's going to be fouled away. Dodgers in their gray jerseys today. Dodgers across the front in blue script, red numbers on the front, blue numbers and letters on the back, gray pants, gray hats, blue brims, the interlocking OKC logo on the front. Next pitch. Down low in the dirt.
It's a ball and a strike.
3 for 5 with a 2-run homer last night for Tyler White. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Iowa in their home whites tonight. Iowa Cubs logo on the front left side, blue numbers on the back, white pants, blue hats.
Coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The next pitch.
And he takes
Outside, ball
very
2.
close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
That turns out to be a
1-0
good take
Dodgers
on that
here
front door
in the
breaking
first.
ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
There's the second out.
Ready now.
Eric Barnes, 285 average, 9 homers, 30 RBIs.
Righty-lefty splits.
Batting
No
right.
surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Strike 1. Barnes did not play yesterday. I don't think he's played in this series. I don't know what was his last line score. Here's a fly ball to left center field.
Center fielder
Fielder has a run, makes the catch, and that's the
but he
inning.
gets there to track this
That
one
won
down.
the inning,
and a
but
very
Jacob
nicely
Amaya's home
recorded
run.
out
The
number
Dodgers get a
3.
run on a
But
hit,
they're
no
off to a
errors,
good
and none
start
left.
as
We
they
go to the
pick
bottom
up
of
a
the first.
run on
Dodgers
this
lead it
solo
1-0.
shot. Bottom of the first coming up. The Dodgers lead it 1-0.
Iowa's going to come up to bat.
Brock Stewart,
Stewart.
a right-hander from Illinois.
Returns to this ballpark for the first time since being traded back. He is the starter for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart, coming off a no decision. His 28th start, 9-7 record, 3.52 earned run average. Actually coming off a loss, but figured a no decision. 153 in the third inning, 64 runs, 60 earned, 157 hits, 129 strikeouts, 33 walks. The opponent's batting .265 against lefties, .260 against righties, like .263
Will be the
opponent's
starter
batting.
here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, Jordan Zimmerman.
Jordan Zimmerman, .264 average, 7 homers, 50 RBIs. Batting right. First pitch. It's outside.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Stewart has thrown a little over 150 innings of work so far and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Now the 1-1
The next pitch
is taken for
outside.
ball 2.
Might stream the baseball games on Twitch tomorrow. That way you can get a premiere. Zach Short on deck. Dodgers leading, excuse me, 1-0.
3-2 now.
No, god damn it. It's not what I want, thank you.
Now the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground.
Swings at the ground ball. Shortstop throw to first, one away in the inning. Defense for the Dodgers from left to right goes Luke Raley, Barrett Barnes, and DJ Peters. Nolan Gorman's at third, shortstop Jacob Amaya, second baseman Michael Bush, first baseman Tyler White, and Giancarlo Cabrera is the catcher. I'm going to go ahead and delete, since it's not wanting to upload. I do apologize about the the Browns and the Broncos game, because for some reason it wouldn't go up. Excuse me. Yeah, but the other three, or I can do it on this, or I can do it live later. I'll do it live later.
In time, one away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Matty, this team's lineup is
bring
dead
up Zach
last in
Short.
batting average, and I tell you what, that does not
221 average, 5 homers, 34 RBIs, batting right.
bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at
First
bats
pitch,
up and down
swing
the
and a miss,
lineup,
strike
or
one.
at least 6 to 7 guys,
Dodgers will
it is
travel to
eventually
Wichita
gonna catch
tomorrow
up
to
to you.
begin a double play against the wind surge.
0-1
Next
count
pitch,
and the pitch.
fouled away. Forgot to go over the standings last
Bases are
night.
empty,
Zach
one
Short
man.
had over 4 with a couple of strikeouts last night.
Hit out
Ground
towards
ball,
second.
and that is a
And
base
that'll
hit.
get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
So a base
He's been
hit
called,
there.
batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind.
Jarrett Young,
Hopefully that's the
235
start
average,
of
6
something.
homers, 28 RBIs, batting left.
Stepping up now, Jared Young.
First pitch.
He's just hoping for something to
Fouled
go his
away,
way in
strike
this one.
one.
And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. The 0-1 on its
Iowa
way.
will be done for the season after this last 4-game set.
Swing and a
And a
miss on
miss,
the
strike
changeup,
3.
and there are 2 gone.
Second out for the
One
changeup.
of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio.
Mark Seguinus, 224 average, 11 homers, 47
What
RBIs,
happens?
batting
Gets
right.
the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to
First
put that
pitch,
ball in play.
changeup called for
Seguinus
strike 1.
stands in as he looks at
Has a
cold
couple of
strike.
RBIs in his last
Set
3
to
games.
deliver the 0-1.
Fouled away.
Ground ball fouled
That's in the
down
dirt.
the left side.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all
There's a
night.
fly
Belted
ball
high
deep
in the air
left
out to
field.
left. Looking up
Raley
the
is
left
going
fielder
back to
at
the
track,
wall, and it's
the wall.
gone.
And that one is gone on a
Solo shot
count
for
with
Mark
2 away
Seguinus,
in
his
the
2-run
inning.
homer, and it's given Iowa a
It's
2-1
2-run
lead.
shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Well, the Dodgers have severed. Charcel Burks, 253 average, 12 homers, 52 RBIs.
So
First
now to the
pitch.
plate, Charcer Burks. As he
Strike
takes a
one.
cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs to go along with 52 RBIs.
Not the start the Dodgers would have liked in the inning.
Hot shot
Ground
down
ball.
the line. But this will get foul for strike 2.
2 doubles and an RBI last night for Burks.
Here's the 0-2.
Pitch. Ground ball found away. Dodgers will win the season series and the series. They'll either sweep Iowa or take 3 of 4. They also will win the season series because they'll sweep Iowa.
Swinging a blooper to the right side.
That's a base
And that'll get
hit.
down
It goes
for a base
past
hit.
him into
Running
right
hard,
field,
he's
heading
digging
for the
second.
wall.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is in
There's
the
a
third
triple.
with a two-out triple.
Not the way the Dodgers want to start off.
A home run and then a triple. And if the
P.J. Higgins, 256 average, 2 homers, 24 RBIs, batting right. First pitch, fouled away.
We shall see.
Not what the Dodgers were hoping for.
Men on third with 2 down.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
Iowa would like to get at least a win in this series. Ground ball's got it. Throw to first. Now in the inning. But Iowa gets 2 runs, 3 hits, and a runner left as we go to the second. The Dodgers trail now 2-1.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and it's now a 2-1 ball game.
I think it's weird seeing DJ Peters in right field. 369 average, 30 homers, 117 RBIs.
So far this year. First pitch of the
First pitch for Duncan Robertson.
Back up
Ground
the middle.
ball, and it's a base hit.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, this guy's
Well,
some kind of series.
2-run
And
homer
he's
is
one
not
of the
going to
better
make the
road
things
hitters
any
in all of
better.
baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Into the box now, Michael Bush. And
421 average, 11 homers, 23 RBIs for Michael Bush. He's batting left. Did not play yesterday. Excuse me.
First delivery to him on the way. And
Strike
he lays
1.
off there, 1-0.
Pitch.
Right back at him and off
And
his glove.
Off his glove, and that's a
he'll reach
base
first
hit.
safely.
Batting second, the third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman, 326 average, 6 homers, 16 RBIs, batting left.
Into the box, Nolan Gorman. He
Strike
looks at
1.
a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
The next pitch.
And the 0-1.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Now it's strike 2.
0 for 3 with an RBI last night.
The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The
Which
0-2
is
pitch.
outside. My ball 1.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2.
Swings and fouls it back.
Peters on second. Bush at first with no outs.
Yep, nobody out.
Got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts.
Strike
Soft
3.
contact.
1 away in the second. Giancarlo Cabrera, 304 average, 17 homers, 36 RBIs.
Into
He's
the box
batting
now,
right.
Giancarlo Cabrera, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Strike
And he's
1.
carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
Pitch is fouled away.
First and second now, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's not
Hey, the
fun.
fish ain't biting there on that
Ball and
0-2
2
breaking ball,
strikes.
but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ball and 2 strikes to
Next
Cabrera.
pitch.
High and deep down
Fly
the
ball
left
to
field
left
line.
field. Left fielder is in foul territory.
And
Can't
they
make
can't
the
run it
catch.
down. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hard liner, but picked up on
Linder's
a
got it. Second for one, throw the first in time.
And just
Double.
like that,
That's the inning.
is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits.
2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
On.
The bottom of the inning, Dodgers trailed 2-1.
Iowa leads it 2-1. Here's Max Moroff standing in.
Max Moroff, 240 average, 7 homers, 20 RBIs, batting
looking
left.
to turn things around in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch.
Grounder down the first baseline. And that's out number 1.
First out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
To the plate now, Ryan Cordell.
Ryan Cordell, 204 average, 3 homers, 20 RBIs.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Outside.
1 out, nobody on. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Yeah, tell me about it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside.
Ball
a lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Brock Stewart trying to get something going here.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Three-two.
Got him
Swing and
swinging.
miss.
Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 away.
He's
Second
looking a lot
strikeout for
sharper
Brock
and
Stewart.
settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Duncan Robinson. As
Robinson,
the
first pitch
misses
is
to
high.
him, it's ball 1.
Over 48 average, no homers, 4 RBIs, batting right.
Now the 1-0.
Heading
out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder.
Fielder's
He's
under
there
it.
to make the play,
Caught.
and
There's
that'll
the second.
retire
That's
the
the inning.
side.
Nothing for the for Iowa as we go to the third. Dodgers trail 2-1.
Leading off the inning, Brock Stewart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here
First
it is.
pitch. Side ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
125 average for Brock Stewart. I didn't see his line score. Next pitch. Outside.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus.
125 average, no homers, 3 RBIs.
When the weaker hitters
It's
come
like
up,
one more ball
especially
and
the
he'll be on
pitchers,
base.
You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And he gets the
That's
call
strike
there,
1
3-1.
on a fast on a
Probably
changeup.
better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Next pitch.
Fly
Swings, it's a
ball,
fly
heading
ball
for
to
the
deep
alley.
field, heading back to the
And
wall,
it
and it's
looks
going to
like
bounce
he'll
off
have
the
extra
wall.
bases here to begin the third.
Stewart's going to stop
And
at
he will
second,
coast into
and it's a
second
double.
with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Luke Raley flew out his first time up.
So now to the plate, Luke Raley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He flied out leading off the ball game.
Yep.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly.
Oh, the first.
Throws in time.
One away.
Number 1.
Runner stays put.
So striding in, Jacob Amaya, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it
not in time, and now the runner's at the corners as that's a base hit.
Single.
Boy, you know, D-Roll, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is
Tyler White grounded out his first time up.
Save runs for your pitcher, give you another
First
chance
pitch is high.
to execute and get us out of this inning.
Tyler White comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch.
2-1.
The next pitch. Out of the way, strike 2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Fouled away.
Now it remains 2-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he fouls this one off.
Yep, fouled away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Pitch.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily.
First, not in time. Iowa trying to get the Dodgers their first loss here at Principal Park this season.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left.
Nice catch. There's a throw, and this game is tied. On a sack RBI, we're tied at 2.
And we are tied at 2.
Barrett Barnes flew out his first time up. Maya's 39th RBI, 121st, 7th for Tyler White on the season.
Back to even now after the sac fly. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Barrett Barnes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch. Strike 1. The next pitch. Swing and miss. Strike 2 on a curveball.
0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen,
Pitch.
but the cat-and-mouse game continues
Outside
on.
ball one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
High ball to center field. Center fielder's got it.
Cordell is
Cordell,
there, and he'll make the
two-way.
catch to retire the
Or that's the
side.
inning.
So a run on 2 hits,
two
no
hits and a
errors,
runner
and
left.
a man left. We'll move
On
on to
the
the bottom
third,
of inning
Dodgers
number
and
3,
Iowa now
and
tied
we
at
are
2.
tied 2-2. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jordan Zimmerman.
The third baseman, Jordan Zimmerman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
First pitch is high.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he comes back with a
Outside.
fastball, 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Swing and a
Swing
miss
and
on
a
the
miss.
fastball,
One
and
away
that's
in
the
the
first
third.
out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Yep. Zach Short singled and later scored
At
his
the
first
plate
time
now,
up, batting
Zach
right.
Short. And
First
the
pitch is
to
strike
him
one
is
on
in
the
there for a
fastball.
called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And
Fouled away.
foul, though it had the home run distance. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Count is 1-2.
1-2. The pitch.
Now that's
Why caught
Bush is there. 2 down.
2 away.
The first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jared Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yep. Eric Young.
First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one.
Yep, strike one.
Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yep.
One and 2 now.
1-2.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to
Deep
straightaway right field.
And back
that
for the
ball
wall,
gets
and it's
down
off
out
the
near
wall.
And should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
2-out
That was
double.
a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Mark Segunas.
Mark
As he
Segunas.
drives a liner to right center.
And that's a
that'll
base
get
hit.
down
Iowa's
for
now
what should be
taking the lead.
extra
That's going to the
bases.
wall.
This'll kick up
A run
against
will
the wall
score,
now.
and it's an RBI double for
Pulls
Mark
into second
Segunas.
safely
It's
as they
3-2
jump ahead
Iowa
with a
here
run
in the
scoring
third.
on the play.
Number 2.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Into the box, Charcer Birch as he rips it on the ground to second.
Almost got it, throw it to first, and that's the inning.
And that ends the inning.
But a run on a couple of hits, no errors, and a runner left.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double.
If I am correct. Yep, run 2 hits and a runner left.
Played 3 full. It's
Dodgers lead it. Or Dodgers trail 3-2.
Now to the plate, DJ Peters. He reached on a single in his first try.
The right fielder, DJ Peters.
The pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
It's pitch. That's down low for strike 2.
0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball
Swing and a miss.
right by him for the first
One
out.
away in the fourth,
Anytime
his
a
second
pitcher locates a
strikeout.
fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Michael Bush.
Michael Bush singled his first time up.
Now a
Swings
ball lined
and
to the
fouls
left
away.
side.
Almost hit the third
Foul.
base umpire.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count.
Nothing in
and
2, the pitch. High ball 1. 5 hits, no errors for the I Cubs. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. The pitch.
Nasty
And a miss, strike
breaking ball
3.
swung on in the dirt.
In the
Higgins
dirt,
goes to
over
get
the
it,
first,
makes the throw to
and there's the
first.
second
2
out.
down.
Individuals here at Principal Park. Producer and engineer back in
Coming
Oklahoma
to the
City
plate
is
now,
David
Nolan
Hiller.
Gorman. First time up, he went down
Nolan
looking.
Gorman struck out.
Yeah, always frustrating.
Third
to go
strikeout
down
for
looking.
Robertson.
Everybody
2
does
away
it,
in the
though.
inning.
You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
That's 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now,
Giancarlo
I'm
Cabrera
coming
on deck.
unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Three 1.
Strike 2 called, and it's
Strike
full
2.
3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a
Yep,
couple of runs
Birds.
early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2
Giancarlo
outs.
Cabrera.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2 out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Cabrera as he swings.
Ground
and
out his
misses at
first
the
time
pitch
up.
fastball,
Swinging a miss, strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right
Runner
here,
at
but
first
if the
with
pitcher
2
on the
away
mound
in the inning.
executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Right
Pop it
fielder
up.
coming on.
And it
but he
drops
won't get
down.
there. It falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic?
Brock Stewart doubled his first time up. Dodgers trailed 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
First 2 out in the inning, you think,
On a
hey, I'm gonna
fastball.
breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 offering.
Pitch swings on the ground ball. First, and that's the inning. No runs on 2 hits and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Dodgers trail 3-2.
2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The I Cubs are out in front, 3-2. Standing in, P.J. Higgins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
P.J. Higgins.
He's set, and the pitch.
First pitch.
Swing and a liner.
Liner, and that's fouled away. 0 for 1 last night. Because he was a pinch hitter.
Slow roller down the third baseline.
Got it, throw to first, and there's one away in the 4th.
Coming to the plate now, Max Moroff, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch.
The next pitch.
Now the 1-0. A
Fouled
ball and
away.
a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's
Strike
not closing the door
3,
on
2 in the
guys,
4th.
and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
You froze him on the fastball there. Max Moroff goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ryan Cordell is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Cordell is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
3-1.
Strike 1.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking
back
up
to the wall, and it's gone.
Gone.
4th home run for Cordell, and it's 4-2 Iowa here in the 5th.
A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season as they push the lead to 4-2.
Hey, the pitcher's going to be kicking himself on that one. You have to look in the on-deck circle. You see the pitcher with the donut on his bat. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate. 3-1.
Duncan Robertson blew out his first time up.
Into the box now, Duncan Robinson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside.
Not what the Dodgers needed.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Pitch.
Laid off,
Slider for strike one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Fouled away, strike 2.
Got him swinging.
And strike 3, and that'll end the inning. But the Iowa Cubs get a run on a hit, no errors and none left. We go to the 5th. The Dodgers trail 4-2.
Here. On 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Iowa leads it 4-2. All ready to
go for 2 for Luke Raley. Flew on the first ground on the 3rd.
And next to bat will be the outfielder, Luke Raley.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going.
Fired from Minnesota this year.
Is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
That will be caught, and there's one away in the 5th. Jacob Amaya, solo homer in the first, single in the 3rd.
Jacob Amaya, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss,
strike 1. Jason Adam and Corey Black warming up in the Dodgers bullpen.
Wind up and the 0-1. High chopper to 3rd, right to him.
First not in time. It's in time. It's Tyler White sack fly in the ground on the 1st, sack fly in the 3rd.
Tyler White earned himself an RBI with a sack fly his last time at the plate. And that's by him.
And that's strike 1 on a curve.
Down the left field line and deep.
That's fouled away.
And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Next pitch.
Grounded down the
ground
third
ball
base
has
line.
got it.
He's got it.
Throw to first. Now we'll end the inning.
Gets him and the side is retired.
1-2-3 go. The Dodgers halfway through. They still trail 4-2.
The I Cubs are out in front, 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman.
Jordan Zimmerman. Ground out in the 1st, strike out in the 3rd.
The 3rd baseman, Jordan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the
first pitch. Fouled away.
It's pulled foul wide of 3rd. The 0-1 lifted down the line
ball, and that's fouled away.
But this will land untouched.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball,
ground ball,
and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fielded cleanly.
Oh, he
may have
made a mistake.
Disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Zach Shorts. Single in the 1st, popped down the 3rd. That's not good.
From a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle.
Fouled away.
Nice
Look
hustle.
out in the bullpen.
One good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know,
and
you have
there's
a
one away the
single
5th.
on an infield ground ball.
The 1st baseman, number 19, Jared Young.
Jared Young, strikeout in the 1st, double in the 3rd.
Jared Young, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts last night.
And that's right there, and
strike
we're even at 1.
Swing and a miss on a fastball for strike 2.
Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Ground ball.
Up the middle. Scooped up.
Over the 1st. Got him. That's the inning. No runs a hit, none left.
And
We go to the 6th. Yep, we go to the 6th. Dodgers trail 4-2.
At the plate, Barrett Barnes.
0 for 2 tonight. Flew on the 1st and the 3rd.
Start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Barrett Barnes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. To 3rd, right to him.
Ball's got it. Throw to 1st in time.
Gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in, DJ Peters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him.
Oh, well, the first, and there's the second out.
Find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Brad Week and Tyler Olson warming up. Michael Bush single in the 2nd, strikeout in the 4th.
A hit in 2 tries so far. Popped him up.
Popped up.
Short is there for it.
Short's got it, now in the inning.
And
Dodgers down in order. Bottom of the 6th, Dodgers trail 4-2.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mark Segunas. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left
Ground ball's
side.
got it,
He's
throw to
right there.
1st. One
And
away
the
to
inning begins
6.
with a quick out number 1.
Now batting. No
So
left
digging in now, Charcer Burks. He's working on a
So
1
Burks
for 2
1 for
game
2
so
tonight.
far.
Or today. Triple in the 1st, ground out in the 3rd.
Becomes
First
set. Here's
pitch.
the 0-0 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider for
Swing
strike
that
1.
time. It's 0-1.
Fouled away.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Fouled
This
away.
is foul right side. Sent on the ground out to 2nd.
And he can't
pick it
make
up
the
cleanly.
play. Not in time.
Now batting. Catcher. TJ Higgins.
At the plate now, P.J. Higgins.
Fouled
He'll
away.
go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Down the 3rd base line.
Fouled away.
But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Pitch.
Swing and a
Swing
miss
and a
on
miss,
the
strike
changeup,
3,
and
and there's the
there's 2
2nd
gone.
out. 6 strikeout for Brock Stewart. Max Morov ground down the 2nd, strikeout in the 4th.
He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Check swing on a
And he holds
fastball
up
for
here,
strike
but the
1, 0
pitch
for
is a
3 with a
cold strike
strikeout
anyway.
last night.
Slider
Slider for
and that's in
strike
there
2.
for strike 2. And he
Fastball
struck
called
him
for strike
out.
3, and that's the
7th of
inning.
ball game,
No
and
runs,
that
a hit,
ends
and a
the
runner
inning.
left. We go to the 7th. The Dodgers trail 4-2.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jason Adams.
Jason Adams, a new pitcher for the Iowa Cubs. 52nd appearance, 1-6 record, a 5.26 earned run average, 49 2/3 of innings, 30 runs, 29 earned, 59 hits, 45 strikeouts, 19 walks. Opponents batting .285 against lefties, 308 against righties.
Come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Batting in the
Hernan Perez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Hernan Perez comes in.
Leading off the inning, Nolan Gorman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ben Holmes, the new pitcher, going in the bottom of the 7th. That's it for Brock Stewart.
First delivery
First
to him on the
pitch.
way.
Ground ball, base
Drive,
hit.
and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivered a
Cabrera.
hit line drive.
Double play in the second, single in the fourth.
At the plate, Giancarlo Cabrera has
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Him to commit too early, and it's strike one. A hit and 2 at bats for him at this point in the ball
I
game.
just belched. Adams
Ready
next
with
pitch.
the 0-1. On the ground
Ground ball.
Could this be 2? To
Second for one, throw to first in
and
time.
That's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Carlos Sepulveda will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Carlos Sepulveda, 341 average, 11 homers, 45 RBIs, batting left. First pitch. Fly ball, and that's a base hit.
Base hit to right. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into
Luke
the
Raley,
outfield for a
0
base.
for 3 tonight. Flew on the first, grounded on the third, flew on the fifth.
Standing in now, Luke Raley. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track
That's
it
the
down.
inning.
And
No
that'll
runs,
end
2
the
hits,
inning.
and a runner left as we stretch this thing in Iowa. Dodgers trail 4-2.
Ben Holmes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 46, Ben Holmes.
Ben Holmes is the new pitcher for the Dodgers. 12th appearance, 7-1 record, 3.48 earned run average, 20 2/3 of an innings, 8 runs, 15 hits, no walks, 15 strikeouts. Opponents batting 196 against lefties, 190 against righties. Final line score for Robertson: 2 runs, 7 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Adam, 2 hits, nothing else. Brock Stewart, 4 runs, 8 hits, no walks, 7 strikeouts.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfield,
Ryan
Cordell
Popped up.
Gorman shading to his right.
Right, makes the catch, 1 away.
Now batting.
Hernan Perez, 221 average, 11 homers, 43 RBIs.
He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Just
Swings
gets a
and
piece
fouls
of
it back.
Strike 1.
The next pitch.
Good cut
Strike
there.
2.
He's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just
Swing
have
and a
to tip your
miss on a
cap and
changeup
look
for
the
strike
next
3.
one.
Struck him out.
Yeah, as
First
they say,
strikeout
there's
for
a hole
Holmes,
in
and
his
there's the
swing in
second
that
out.
location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard.
Jordan
for some guys
Zimmerman,
to
1 for
overcome
3 tonight.
when teams start
Today,
figuring
excuse
out
me, and
what
that's fastball
locations
for
you
strike
just
1.
can't handle.
Jordan Zimmerman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded up
Ground
the
ball,
first
and that's fouled
baseline.
away. Look
This will
out,
be a
bullpen.
foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. This is
Fly
hit high
ball
in
to
the air
left
out toward
field.
left center.
That's going to be
Center
Barnes.
Fielder on the run. He's there
Yes,
to
it
track
is, and that's the
down,
catch
and
now
that'll
in the
end
inning. 1, 2, 3 go Iowa. We go to the 8th. The Dodgers trail 4-2.
Brad Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start.
Brad Wick making his 36th appearance. 0-4 record of 4.68 earned run average, 32 2/3 of an innings, 18 runs, 17 earned on 36 hits, 28 strikeouts, 9 walks. Opponents batting 282 against lefties, 293 against righties.
The 8th.
Your Iowa Cubs.
Jacob Amaya will
Amaya.
stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Amaya.
2 for 3, homered in the first, single in the third, ground out in the fifth.
He's set. Here it comes. In the air
It's a
now.
fly ball to left field. Left fielder going back to the wall and makes the catch. Tyler White 0 for 2 tonight, today. Ground out in the first, sac fly in the third, ground out in the fifth.
Tyler White, he's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ground ball, base hit.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right.
Barrett Barnes.
Now at the plate.
0 for 3 today. Flew on the first and third, ground on the sixth.
Represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's
That's a
thinking
fly
about
ball.
going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So
That's
he could
2
just be
away.
looking for some way to keep that line moving.
DJ Peters 1 for 3 tonight. Single in the second, strikeout in the fourth, ground out in the
Coming to
sixth.
the plate, DJ Peters. He was retired via the ground ball last
Dodgers
time up.
streak of winning
First
here in
pitch
Iowa
on its way.
in danger.
No balls and a strike to count. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Line hard toward
Line
right
hard.
center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following
That
the
was a
2-out
big
double.
hit.
The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right
Michael
now.
Bush 1 for 3 tonight. Today, single in the second, strikeout in the fourth, popped down the
He's swinging the
sixth.
bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box.
Dodgers out
Definitely the
hit
case in
Iowa.
this game. That's his
Popped up.
second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Nice catch, and that's the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the 8th, bottom of the inning. Dodgers trail 4-2.
Now at the plate, Zach Short. He lined
Short 1
out
for
in
3
his last
tonight.
trip, so looking
Today.
for better
Fouled
fortunes
away.
here. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Strike 2. Dodgers will go 7-1 at this ballpark.
High in
Fly
the air
ball,
and deep to
deep
straightaway
left field.
Looking up,
Going
here's the
back
left fielder.
Israeli, and it's
Track to the
gone.
wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to
6th
make a
home
play
run
on
for
that one.
Zach Short, and it's 5-2 Iowa.
A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
It's been a rough day for the Dodgers here, but they probably may not get the
Three-run
sweep.
deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Jared Young is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Outside
This is
ball
just off the
2.
outside corner ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story
Iowa
was
looks
clearly
like they're
the
going to
long
win
ball. What are
this
your thoughts
game
on this
unless the
offense,
Dodgers
fellas?
have a huge
Well, Manny, I
comeback.
don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball
Pound
starts
away.
jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Pound away.
Really stayed staunch
Brock
on
Stewart
their
in danger of
ability to
getting
get
the
that pitcher to
loss
come into the
unless they
heart
get
of
a
the
no
plate and make
decision.
damage with it.
Found away. If the
Had
Dodgers
to sit back
somehow,
on the
some
changeup,
way
and he did a good job
finds
to
a
get
way
the
to
bat on
get
that one.
a tie game going to the bottom of the 9th, that
Swung
might
on,
be
but
their
fouled off
saving
to the
grace.
No outs, nobody on.
Nice crowd here. We had a little over 5,000.
Down the line at first.
And that's a base
It's a
hit.
fair ball as it's through into right field.
Just they were about to get something going, try to get some outs. Mark Segunas, homer in the first, stolen in the third, ground out in the 6th.
Into the box, Mark Segunas.
Swinging on a strike
And he'll go
1.
after the first pitch to him and comes up empty.
Just
It's strike
can't
1.
get anything
He's
going
2 for
right.
3 and
Found
looking
away.
for more here.
Dodgers an amazing winning streak in danger of being ended.
Yanked on
Last
the
time
ground
they
down the
lost, I
line.
believe it was against the
This will be
Omaha
a
Storm
foul
Chasers in
ball, and it's
August.
still 0-2.
They have
Still
not
hanging
lost
with
to
him.
Iowa
Another
since
good
I want to say
swing
at
keep it
Chickasaw
going.
Bricktown Ballpark back in
0-2
July
count.
or
Here's the
so.
pitch.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, one away in the 8th.
That's out number 1.
That was some nice execution.
Strikeout. Charcel Burks 2 for 3 today. Triple in the first, ground out in the third, single in the 6th.
And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes,
fastball, strike
not a lot
1.
of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Working for
Got
the
a new
punch
bat.
out and the offering.
On ball.
Down the first baseline. 1 there. Relay to
Got
right,
him.
the double
That's
play,
the
and
inning. But a run on 2 hits and none left. We go to the 9th.
So it's
Dodgers
1 run
trail
on
5 to 2.
With the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We played 8 full. Iowa leads it 5 to 2.
And David didn't see my DM.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would have.
Brandon Moore is the new pitcher for the Iowa Cubs. There it is, 44th appearance, 0-4 record, a 1.96 earned run average, 32 saves out of 35. 41 out of the third innings, 14 runs, 9 earned on 36 hits, 42 strikeouts, 11 walks. Opponents batting .233 against lefties, .242 against righties.
Here that we'll see a double switch here.
And we got P.J. Higgins.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th. Number 15, Brandon Morrow. Now playing left and batting 7th.
Ian Miller is
in
the ball game.
Nolan Gorman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
2 for 3. Strikeout in the 2nd, single in the 4th and 7th. After this game, we'll have our Dodgers post-game report.
3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And we kick
So
off the
strike 1.
With a swinging strike here, 0-1.
5 runs, 10 hits, nowhere for Iowa. 2 runs, 11 hits, nowhere for
deep to center field. A ball that's
carrying at the wall. Makes the catch. Giancarlo Cabrera 1 for 3 tonight.
Late Giancarlo Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch. Swing and a miss on a cutter for strike 1.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 1 out, nobody on.
1 out, nobody on. Pitch.
Swing,
fly ball, deep left field to the wall, and it's gone! Giancarlo Cabrera, 18th home run on the season, out to left field. And the Dodgers are now still got life left. They have a 5-3 deficit to come.
And it's a 5-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Zach Rex.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
370 average, 56 homers, 151 RBIs. Batting left. First pitch.
Shot back up the middle.
Shot, base hit. Rex has got something going for the Dodgers.
So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Now back left field.
Luke Braley flew on the first, ground on the third, flew on the 5th and the 7th.
Right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more.
First pitch, fouled away.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul.
Luke Braley trying to get something going here. Tying run at the plate, the go-ahead run on deck.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will,
and that will land untouched. So we'll do it again.
Untouched.
Next
Hoping to send
pitch.
him packing. Pitch on its way.
Fly ball to
Shot
right
out toward
field,
the
and that's
alley
going to be a
in
base
right
hit.
center.
Look out. This is going to the wall.
The relay throw, and he's safe.
This guy
Safe.
just feast on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what
Jacob
he gets right
Amaya.
here.
Solo homer in the first, single in the third, ground on the 5th and in the 8th.
Belt high
on
pitch
the 8th.
drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners.
That's a fly ball to center field.
Center fielder on the run. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Rayleigh hit.
And Rayleigh's going.
Heads for the plate.
And he ties it up.
It's now 5-5.
It's 5-5. As Corey Black will get it. So that's 2 RBIs. That's a blown save for Morrow. Holmes might have a chance.
Been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied.
Corey Black, the new pitcher for the Iowa Cubs. That's a blown save. Second appearance, no record, no ERA, 2 innings, no runs, a hit, no walks, and a strikeout.
Heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Oh my word, they just blew it. We might go to extras here. 1 for 3 tonight. Ground out in the first, flew out in the third. Sac fly in the third, ground out in the fifth, single in the eighth. First pitch.
It's a high fly ball.
That's fouled away. The closer, by the way, of the Dodgers warming up.
Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Fouled away. Tyler White represents the go-ahead run.
This is line to left.
Line to left, base hit as it plunks the left fielder, and the Dodgers, who are down to their final out, gets 2 RBIs. Maez get his 40th and 41st after the homer.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there,
First
when you're
pitch.
feeling that confident at the plate.
Here's a fly ball deep left field, and it's gone!
And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
2-run homer, Barry Barnes, and the Dodgers, for the first time since the first, has the lead.
As they've taken a 2-run lead.
This crowd can't believe it.
Seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute
Oh my word.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this.
That's caught, and that will end the
We'll
inning.
have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Edebray Ramos comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Yep. 39th appearance for Ramos. No record. 27 saves, a 1.18 earner on average. 38 innings, 5 runs, 15 hits, 1 walk, 61 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .089 against lefties, 160 against righties. Could be the blown loss there. Black, 2 runs, 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. Dodgers, who were down to their final out. Holmes got run on 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Brock Stewart will figure in a no decision today.
All set for the bottom of the ninth.
P.J. Higgins.
And now it'll be the catcher, P.J. Higgins.
Swings and fouls it back.
That pitch is it's chopped foul.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's behind in the count 0-2. Ramos has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms.
Slider called for strike 3.
The reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough
One away in the
situations.
9th.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing
Ian Miller, 227 average, 7 homers, 44 RBIs. He's batting left.
in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch,
big power
ground
arm
ball
guys
fouled
that have
away.
Really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he
Swing and a
doesn't have
miss
one,
on the
he has
fastball
the
for
other,
strike
and if he
2.
has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Man, I know exactly what
Swing
this
and
guy's
fouls
feeling
it
at the
back.
plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Hit softly
Check
down the
swing.
line at first.
Over to first, and now Iowa, who was 1 out away from the
out.
victory, now 1 out away from an L. Ryan Cordell, strikeout in the 2nd, homer in the 4th, popped down the 7th. He needs to do something
Ryan
here.
Cordell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. He needs to do something here. They're down. They're 1 out away from being swept. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Now they're down to their final strike.
Down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Out of the way.
2 out, nobody on.
Next pitch.
Lifted
Popped up. This should do it. Rayleigh's got it. The Dodgers swept Iowa and come back to beat the I Cubs 7-5.
This ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Oklahoma City with a division best 102nd team win. Ben Holmes wins in relief for the 8th time this year.
8th and 1.
Closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over
Black
to
will get his first loss.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
8 men left on base for the Dodgers.
For Iowa, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
5 men left on base for Iowa.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes.
3 hours and 23 minutes.
Thank you for joining
In front of
us here
10,015
this
fans.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So that's how that will be. The win Dodgers are 102-34. Iowa's 53-83 in the contest, as I need to delete that too. Winning pitcher Ben Holmes, who came in the contest, pitched a run on 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts. He improves 8-1. Edway Ramos struck out one of his 3 batters he faced to get his 28th save on the season. The loss to Corey Black, 2 runs, 2 hits, no walks, no strikeouts in a third of an inning. He gets his first loss on the season. So that's really disappointing. So Dodgers are now 8-0. They go 8-0 here in Des Moines, so that's not too shabby. Recapping the scoring, Dodgers got on the board with a home run by Jacob Amaya, made it 1-0 OKC. Then Mark Segunas, after Zach Short's single, got a 2-run homer, and Iowa had the lead at 2-1. Dodgers in the third got a sac RBI by Tyler White to score. Brock Stewart made it 2-2. But Mark Segunas' RBI double gave Iowa a 3-2 lead. Iowa in the fourth got a home run by Cordell into left field, made it 4-2 Iowa in the contest. In the eighth, the Iowa Cubs got a Zach Short home run, made it 5-2 Iowa in the eighth. In the ninth, the Dodgers came flying on back as Giancarlo Cabrera homered, made it 5-3 Iowa. Jacob Amaya got a sac RBI fly, scored both Rex and Luke Rayleigh after the center fielder was playing Ring Around the Rosie and all the bushes and ashes, and they all fall down of a doorknob, tied the game at 5. And our play of the game presented by Heartland Flyers, celebrating 20 plus years of service in Oklahoma, as today's game was brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott. Barrett Barnes belted a 2-run homer to give the Dodgers a 7-5 lead. That was their big victory, and Edway Ramos goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the ninth. Dodgers win at 7-5. Barrett Barnes' 2-run homer, the play of the game, presented by Heartland Flyer, celebrating 20 plus years of service in Oklahoma. Let's take a look at some scores around the International and the PCL. Final as we say goodbye to the I-Cubs until 2021. One more series to go, my friends. One more series to go.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show. Hey, everybody, I'm Mark.
So, yeah. Hi, Sean, for the umpteenth time. So, let's take a look at some scores around the rest of the International and the PCL. As Durham beat Norfolk 6-4. Tyler Molly, the win improves to 10-8. David Hess, the loss falls to 6-11. The runs in the contest in Durham. I also should update you guys on my NFL game, which we'll do that during this post-game show. If it's still going on. I believe the game just went final. No, it's not. It's 26-23 Green Bay. That game's currently in the fourth quarter down at Dallas. Reed, Rutschman, Mountcastle, and Reyna had RBIs for the Tide for the Bulls. Crunson and Smith had home runs, and Lowell had 2 RBIs for Durham in the win. Pawtucket beat Rochester 7-5. Austin Bryce, the winner, is 7-5. Zach Littell, the loss, falls to 3-7. As they just had a punt return in the Dallas Green Bay game on Thursday Night Football. The runs in the contest in Rochester. Winters had a solo shot for the Red Sox. Platt had 2 RBIs. LaGuerra, Chat, and Wilson and White had RBIs for Pawtucket. For the Red Wings, Hamilton hit a 2-run homer. Togla, Parita, and Hu had RBIs for Rochester in the L. Wilkes-Barre Scranton beat Lehigh Valley 10-5. Delvey Garcia got the winning person 9-6. Cole Irvin, the loss, falls to 11-5. The runs in the contest in Wilkes-Barre Scranton, as Dallas has got the ball with about 6.5 minutes left in the game. Gonsolin hit a 2-run homer for the Iron Pigs. Hereda and Matuk had RBIs for Lehigh Valley. Volpe had 5 RBIs, including a homer. So did Dominguez's 2-run homer for the Riders. And Frazier had 3 RBIs in the contest for Wilkes-Barre Scranton. Syracuse beat Buffalo 6-1. David Pearson, the winning, is 7-4. Nate Pearson, the loss, falls to 10-14. As Dallas currently is still in command. It's 26-23, so yay. Excuse me. Alford had the only RBI for the Bison for the Mets. Parker had 2 homers with 5 RBI, so it's like a 2 and a 3-run homer, and Rincon had an RBI as well for Syracuse in the game. Gwinnett beat Charlotte 9-6. Tucker Davidson, the winner, is 8-10. Bernardo Flores, the loss, falls to 6-10. The runs in the contest: Uritzi had a 2-run homer for the Knights. Rivera, Pleka, Hernandez, and Booker had RBIs for Charlotte. For Gwinnett, as Green Bay just challenged the catch. Harris and Riggio had a grand slam. Harris had a solo shot for Gwinnett. Unroe and Packy had RBIs for the Stripes. Columbus beat Toledo 3-1. Tristan McKenzie, the winning person, 13-11. Tarek Saboli, the loss, falls to 16-4. The runs in the contest: Nunez had a solo shot for the Mud Hens. Maribel and Cho had RBIs for the Clippers in the victory. I think that is it for the International League. 6, 7. Yep, that is it for the... Oh, Indianapolis. That's the last one. Indianapolis beat Louisville 3-2. Cody Ponce, the winner, improves to 4-6. Cody Ree got his first loss. He falls to 0-1. Runs in the contest in Indianapolis: Bishop and Green had RBIs for the Bats. For the Indians, Reyes had a 2-run homer, and Amadeus had an RBI for the Indians in the contest. Now to scores around the rest of the PCL. Wichita takes 3 of 4. They beat Omaha 5-1. Dustin Beggs, the winning person, 9-9. Jace finds the loss, falls to 6-8. Wichita had Alvarez and Eric Spindler had a grand slam for the Wind Surge. We'll see them tomorrow. MJ Melendez had the only RBI for the Storm Chasers in the contest. Nashville swept San Antonio 5-4. Nashville will be going to the playoffs. Wes Benjamin got his first win of the season. He's 1-0. Ray Black, the loss, falls to 3-5. The runs in the contest at San Antonio's Nelson Wolff Stadium, as it's 4:39 left in the game. 26-23 Dallas trails the Green Bay Packers. Bird had a grand slam for the Sounds, and Ross Adolph had an RBI for Nashville. Ahmed had a 2-run homer for the Mission, and Keon Broxton had 2 RBIs for San Antonio in the loss. Round Rock beat Memphis 5-4. Brandon Belak, the Winnipers at 10-10. Anthony Shue, the Lost Falls at 10-4. The runs in the contest in Texas. Jose Martinez and Carlson had RBIs for the Redbirds. For the Express, Jones and Nootbaar had home runs, and Quintana had the RBI for Round Rock in the contest. Out west, Albuquerque split a 4-game set with Salt Lake. They won it 2-1. Peter Lambert, the Winnipers, the 5-1. Andrew Wantz, the Lost Falls, the 6-4. The runs in the contest in Salt Lake Smith's Ballpark. Batin Gambone had RBIs for the Isotopes. Anthony Benboom had the only RBI for the Bees. Sacramento beat Tacoma 4-3. Trevor got the Winnipers 8-5. Manny Van Walos, the Lost Falls, the 6-7. The runs in the contest in Tacoma. Daniels had a 2-run homer for the River Cats. Barton Hamilton had RBIs for Sacramento. For the Rainiers, it was Dela Cruz's 2 RBIs for Tacoma in the contest. Las Vegas takes 3 of 4. They beat Fresno 8-6. Mitchell Jordan, the Winnipers, a 9-9. Eric Fetty, the Lost Falls, a 1-12. The runs in the contest in Fresno. Poussin, Deachman, and Bride had home runs for the Aviators. Reed, Poussin, Pareta, Thomas. Also, those are the guys who had home runs for Las Vegas. For the Grizzlies, Mendoza and Shuck had home runs for the Grizzlies, and Knoll had the RBI for Fresno in the contest. El Paso takes 3 of 4 from Reno. They win it 6-5. Kyle Barracloth, the Winnipers, a 3-2. Robbie Scott, the Lost Falls, a 3-3. As we just had a sack in the game in Green Bay, so yeah. Valera and Blake Campasano had home runs, and for the Chihuahuas, so did Ty Casey, who had 2 RBIs. He's moving to Tacoma next season. Maris, Varsho, Cribs Jr., Smith, and Robertson had RBIs for the Aces in the contest. Let's take a look at the standings, since I forgot to go over this. Reno has now a 2-game lead on the River Cats. Salt Lake is already clinched. And Nashville needs a win and a Redbirds loss tomorrow to clinch the American North. That's who the Dodgers could be facing in there. So Reno and Sacramento, that's going to come down to the wire. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers were off today. They're in Milwaukee tomorrow to take on the Brewers. Around the Dodgers minor league system, AA Tulsa lost the series but wins 3-1. Round Midland takes 2 of 3. Ryan Mosley, the Winnipers, a 7-6. Jesus Sembrano, the Lost Falls, the 5-4. The runs in the contest at Tulsa's One Oak Field. Ramirez had an RBI for Midland. For the Drillers, Christian Santana, Thomas, and Vaughn had RBIs for Tulsa. Final time. Dodgers will play their final 4 games, as they'll play a doubleheader tomorrow against Wichita. 7:05 first pitch, and then Game 2 will be after that. Alex Wood got 2 wins in his relief appearance as he won in his last start against the Express. He gets his first start of the year. He's going to start for the Dodgers. He's 2-0 with a 2.53 earned run average. Daniel Castano will make his debut with Wichita, as he's got no record, no ERA. In Game 2, Dennis Santana will start for the Dodgers. He's 16-0 with a 4.19 earned run average. Nick Neerdirt will start for the Wind Surge. He's 8-7 with a 3.20 earned run average. Then we have Josiah Gray, Mackenzie Mills, and Yasiel Sierra and Cody Poteet. 7:05 first pitch tomorrow from Riverfront Stadium. Our live coverage begins at 6:50 with Dodgers on deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. The final 4 games of the season. One last time from Iowa. It was the Oklahoma City Dodgers 7 and the Iowa Cubs 5. 7 runs on 16 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the iCubs, as, by the way, Dallas tied the game up. Ben Holmes, the Winnipers, 8-1. Corey Black, his first loss, he falls to 0-1. Dodgers are 102-34. Iowa falls to 53-83. For our producer and engineer David Heller back in Oklahoma City, this is Daniel saying good afternoon, good evening, and good night from Des Moines, Iowa. We'll see you tomorrow in Wichita's Riverfront Stadium. We hope you can join us then. You've been listening to OKC Dodgers Baseball presented by Courtyard by Marriott.